think I'd try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me on tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around. It's the right time. You feeling alright? I'm playing your game like I will win tonight.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Her Game, Her Rules. I'm Crystal Connor.
And I'm Peyton Thomas. Thank you all for joining us today and every Sunday right here on Rebel Sportsnet.
Well, it feels like spring has officially sprung here at UNLV, and we are ready to get it going. So let's tell everyone what's going on today. We have champion shot put thrower Krishna Jayasankar, who just competed at the recent NCAA tournament.
Yes, today is full of stars from track and field because we also have a prior D1 track star, Jaydea Carter, who is currently pursuing a professional career in track.
Wow, I'm looking forward to hearing all about her and all the things she's doing. So why don't we just get right into it?
Yeah, here we go. Yes, guys, like you just heard before, we have a very special guest here. Say hi. We have the one and only Krishna.
Hi guys, happy to be here. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you, the team of Her Game, Her Rules, for having me today. And I'm so excited for the conversation that we're gonna have.
Yes, we are going to get to have more in-depth conversation because we want to go beyond the track. So one thing that I really want to know is, can you take me through your day? Because you guys didn't hear it, but before, she has had a long day. She is a very busy woman, okay? She is very busy, so I'm very thankful for her coming in today. But I want to know, take me through like one of your days, because I do know your schedule is busy and I just kind of want to walk through it.
I think right now I'm at my phase where I'm doing a lot of transition.
Yeah.
I just finished my collegiate career, which I'm pretty sure you have a bunch of questions that you want to ask me. But I am transitioning to be a professional athlete, and I am still training. Like usually what happens is people who finish their collegiate career, they hang up their boots and they're like, okay, thank you track, thank you sports, I'm done. But I'm at a phase and point where like I want to give it a step. I want to, step it up.
Yeah.
And to just tell you, I am actually a student. I'm a grad student in higher education. Shout out to College of Education for, for being the best. And also right now I am training to we have the Asian Games and Commonwealth this year for Team India. And I'm leaving to India next week, next Wednesday.
So cool.
Just going to be taking a 26-hour-old flight, 26 hours only flight. Thank you. So I am doing a lot of things. What I mean to say is that I wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning at 7 o'clock. Even I kind of woke up at the same time. And then I pray and, I eat something. I get ready. I need to go see my trainer, Lynette. I see her around like 7:45, and then 8 o'clock I'm at the track. Boom. And then from 8 to 9:30, I throw with Coach Jordan and, a couple of my UNLV track and field former teammates. I see my teammates. I don't want to call them former, but my teammates. I throw with them from 8 to 9:30, go have breakfast. And now is because I'm actually moving to, I'm transitioning myself to India. I'm doing a lot of moving and packing and things like that. So giving some time. And then after that, I have my gym at around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Finish that, go get some treatment around 2:30. Okay. And then maybe on Tuesday and Wednesday, I have classes. And, I have to go, I'm going outside for doing rehab. So by the time I finish home, your girl starts her day at 7 o'clock, almost 7:15. And she comes back home maybe 6:45, 7 o'clock right now.
Go to sleep.
Yes. By the time I get home, I'm like a zombie. My social battery is drained. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to be in my own cocoon. Yeah.
Yes. I feel like a lot of people feel like people who are very outspoken and outgoing have a battery that can just keep going and going and going. But I'm like, no, I need I get overstimulated.
Absolutely. And I know that you're very, especially me and her, we have a lot of common grounds.
Yeah.
You are connected to you are part of the university, you are part of the community, and so am I, but in different ways. I'm a student, I'm an athlete, I'm a professional athlete. I work for UNLV tickets. I also I'm part of the Rebel Empower, amazing program where we get to go to outside events, network, and apart from that, like, I do a lot of volunteering. There's so much I do,
Yeah.
networking and everything. So I completely understand, like, people think just because you're an extrovert, just because you have high energy, does not mean that you have high energy every single hour of the day. Like, there are days you also are a human being and it completely drains you.
There's a word for that. I think it was ambivert. So I was.
Yeah, I'm an ambivert. Exactly.
Yes,
I
that's
love
what
the
I
word. Like, they're
say.
like, hey, you're an extrovert or an introvert. I'm like, I'm an ambivert.
Yes.
I can be an extrovert. I can be an introvert at the same time.
Exactly. It's being multifaceted, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know how to act when you walk into a room, you know when to bring it up, when to bring it down.
Exactly.
And
When
but
to
you're
just
still
pause.
always yourself. That's the thing. If you're still yourself doing all of
Absolutely.
that, that's the cool part. Cause so when you are on those lows though, how do you bounce back? Cause I do know I did learn that one of her best like songs to like just get pumped to is Eminem, Lose Yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
That's okay. Fun fact. Do not come for me, guys. My teammates know this, but my former teammates know this. I actually discovered Eminem during the Super Bowl when he actually played. I think it was
Okay.
2022. Don't quote me on it. I think 2022 or 2023. When I heard the song, especially, I never felt I actually have listened to a song, an English song that can
Yeah.
resonate with my journey. Lose Yourself, it just talks to a lot of people. It talks about the grit, it talks about the resilience, and I love that
Yeah.
song. Anytime you see me compete, I have an alter ego. Like, I'm a different person when I compete. Like, I'm a beast.
Period.
And I'm genuinely a beast. Like, people don't come and talk to me. People are scared. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not the bubbly person, but I just love listening to the song. It's always a song that's the
Yeah.
last song or the first song that I listen to when I compete, because I just love it. My favorite line is, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime, so you better.
Yes. You only got
So,
one shot.
You just got
So
one shot.
Don't miss your chance to blow it. Okay?
Exactly.
There are some differences here from, of course, where you're from and here. So what's one of the big things where you were like, okay, yeah, I am in the US now. This is weird. Like, okay.
When I
yeah.
came to the US, I came to US in 2021. So I came to UNLV 4 years ago, but then
Yeah.
I came to the US 5 years ago. I went
Okay.
to, as a freshman, I went to University of Texas at El Paso, and then 2022, I made the decision to actually transfer to University of Nevada, Las Vegas. And when I went to Texas, right, because it was the American dream that I've always dreamt about, going to the
Yeah.
US, going on a scholarship, being a part of the NCAA system, these are some check marks that I never thought I would hit in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm in the US. But the moment that hit me was, like I said, I came from a city. I'm a city girl. El
Yeah.
Paso is like the border town with Mexico, Cuadras. And when I went to El Paso, I think the first week, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get used to it. I'm gonna make a lot of friends. But then the loneliness hits you. Like, there are moments where, like, oh my God, I'm by myself. I have nobody to talk to. And you're going to a 4 empty cornered wall.
That's true.
And when that reality hits you, it was like my welcoming, like, welcome to America.
Yeah.
That was my sign. And it also like showed me that I have to be independent. I have to have my own autonomy, and I have to be very careful of the decisions that I make, because I'm the
Yeah.
captain of my ship. There is nobody to be like, hey, Krishna, you're doing it wrong. Do not do that
Yes.
mistake.
If you guys don't know, she has a lot of accomplishments, okay? So that's why I want to know your top 3.
Oh no! You're not making me. You're not making me care. Pick my babies. No, you're not making me do that. Yeah,
It's
I think
like a cool moment.
Yeah, I think an unforgettable moment for me. I think the pivotal. I would say a pivotal movement or incident that happened to me was in last year, 2020, 2025. We were in Texas A&M Outdoor Championship. Coach Jordan, you know where I'm going with this. And I remember I walked into the NCAA Regional Championship
Yeah.
as 46th person. Top 47 makes it to the regionals. And from the 47, you have to compete. And then top 12s make it to the NCAA,
Okay.
Outdoor Championship,
Yeah.
which happens at Eugene. And I did my throw. I threw 55-61, which I broke the school record for UNLV, the 26-year-old
Yes.
school record. And I was like, okay, I've done this. I do not know if I'm going to make it, because I was in the
Yeah.
first flight, and I set up the moment. I set up the pressure for other people, because there were
Yeah.
like two other flights, like almost 24
Okay.
girls who had to like compete for the top 12 position. And I could see my name on the scoreboard, and I'm watching. This is like, Texas A&M is big, you guys. Like, SEC schools, you know what I'm pretty sure like people who go to SEC schools, or who know what SEC school take for, like, it's an amazing facility. And to be able to see your name, once you dreamt of, making to the NCAA championship, and you see your
Yeah.
name and you're like, oh my God, like, that's actually me, like Krishna Jayasankar. Like, I took so many pictures of it, but at the same time, like, I was so nervous and anxious, because I'm
Yeah.
like, I did my thing, but because that was my last time. If I didn't make it to NCAA outdoors, I'm done with being a collegiate
Yeah.
athlete. I was so nervous. I remember I told my coach, like, Coach, I'm not able to eat. He said, do you want to see other people throw? I said, no. I do not want to see them throw. I am not going to see them throw. And then there was a bookstore opposite to the stadium. Coach is like, hey, and my coach is on cloud nine. He's so happy I broke the school record because that's something that I've always eyed on, like breaking the school
Yeah.
record. And we go there, we sit there, and coach is like, hey, you know what? Like, you sit here, you be in the bookstore. Do not, like, don't come. I'm like praying. I'm talking to my mom and dad. The whole of India has awakened. Like, today they are up,
my
literally.
God.
My mom and dad, my family supporters and everybody. And I remember I was in the bookstore and I knew, because especially when you're as a thrower, you know what time your event starts and when does an
Yeah.
event. You have at least an understanding of what time the event finishes.
Yeah.
And literally, I kid you not, Peyton, my coach calls me, right? My heart is beating fast because I'm like, why is... Because, your heart beats fast. Like, oh my
Yeah,
God, this is
that
going to be it.
nervousness.
And mind you, I did not look at the results because I was like, you know what, let it be this. I was praying. I was genuinely praying. I was like, God, please. I've worked really hard. I've been through a lot of adversities and obstacles. I've also like had different type of giving up, but I still never gave up despite the obstacles and other
Yeah.
adversities. And he calls me. He's like, hey. And I was like, Coach. And he's like, I guess we're going to Eugene. I was like screaming the whole of the bookstore. I was like, oh my God. I was so excited. And I
Yeah.
cried so much because as a young girl who left our country at 18 years old, one of my biggest ambition was to make it to the NCAA Outdoor Championship. And the first 3 years of my collegiate championship, collegiate years, I couldn't do it. Finally, in the last year of my collegiate, like
That's awesome,
that time,
though.
I was able to do it. And I made history. I became the first Indian female thrower to do it. And also a lot of people said like, oh, Indians are like... There was so much of question regarding credibility of Indian athletes. And I was like, I wanted to change the perception. I wanted to open more opportunities. And I did what I did. And I think, again, this year, indoor championship, I made history again. I became the first Indian female thrower and also like one of the 2 female track and field athletes to qualify for the NCAA Indoor Championship. I broke my national record thrice this year.
That's
and I'm very proud
crazy.
of that. Got nominated for the NCAA Woman of the Year, and the list, as she said, that goes on. I don't like to boast about myself, you guys, but these are some of the accomplishments that I'm really proud of. And despite that, my biggest accomplishment is that I never gave up, and I was very persistent, and I was very stubborn of what I wanted to achieve. Thank you so much for having me here. It's been an amazing. I think this interview that we had is like kind of non-traditional. It was very like conversational. I really love that. And also, there's one thing. If there's one thing that I can tell the younger me, would be, like she said, bet on yourself. But also an important thing is that every setback is for a greater comeback. And every single time you want to give up, do not give up. It's very important for you to keep going because it's a journey, not a destination. So yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Great interview. I really love Krishna. She is such a genuinely sweet and thoughtful person.
She is. She works so hard, and she really wants to get to the Olympics in 2028.
Yes.
But wait, didn't you go on the track field with her and do a little bit of shot put?
Oh my God, I did. I totally forgot. Okay, so she was teaching me how to shot put. And let me tell you, it's not as easy as it looks.
Okay. But I heard you did good, though.
I did. Coach Rose said I had potential. So,
Yeah.
Now let's switch field events and go right into your interview with Jaydea.
Hi, guys. Like you just heard before, we have a very special guest right here, Jaydea Carter.
Hi, everybody.
How are you doing today?
I'm great, The sun is up, shining.
Yes.
It's a wonderful day to be here.
Yes. So what we want to do today is just kind of just get into your track journey and just a little bit of history about you and like what you have going on for future pursuits.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I just recently graduated from UNLV.
Yes,
So
big
I ran
grad.
track here, and I've been running track since I was 5 years old. It's been a long time. So, that's all I know. Just
Was that a
track.
choice? Because I know your parents, both of her parents actually are track stars as well. So I know your whole family too, actually. Like all her siblings, they all run track.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say really there was much of a choice. Like, I was basically born on the track. So, probably took my first steps there the whole time. Okay, so we have my dad. He attended Florida State University. And he also ran track. He's like a 4-time All-American there. Then we have my mother, who went to HBCU. Shout out all the HBCUs. So she also ran track there. She has some accomplishments too. But, I tend to forget. But, shout out my mama. She still got her accomplishments. And they both also ran professional track. They've been to Olympic trials. My dad was signed to Feli. So, just a whole big happy track family. They met in Italy at a track meet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's basically like love and basketball, track version.
Okay, that's cool. So I heard you did say that your mom did attend an HBCU, and I know you did prior. What was it like coming from an HBCU? She went to Hampton University.
Shout out my Pirates.
There you go. That transition from being a pirate to a rebel, how was that?
I love my good Black people. Like, hanging around your whole community like that is really something you can only get at an HBCU. And I encourage everybody to go to one. So if you have the opportunity, go to HBCU. The difference was really jarring. I came here and I was like, oh, this is a lot different, I'm the only
shock?
Black girl in my class. So that was a big thing for me. But took some time to get adjusted to. But I wouldn't trade UNLV for the world. It gave me a lot of things, so I'm grateful.
So it did give you a lot of things. What are some of your top accomplishments here that you've done as a track star here?
Well, I'm so grateful for Coach Jet for giving me the opportunity to come and run here. At my time here, I became a 2-time regional qualifier, and I dropped a lot of personal bests. I came here originally running 14.3. I know a lot of people won't know what that means unless you run track, but I came from running 14.3 to 13.3, so I dropped a whole second in the span of a year, and that's a real big deal.
That's really cool. So do you want to tell them the events that you do? Because I know you do hurdles, little relay, but I want to hear from you.
Yes, I do it all, really. Whatever you need, I'm your girl. I can go on the relays. I can do the hurdles, I can do the 200, and I can also get in the field. I'm really just a jack of all trades.
Okay, so do you think you would ever do shot put? Because
girl, I've done it all. I've already done it.
Okay.
Yes, don't let the frame fool you. I got power in these legs.
You have to if you're going to jump those hurdles.
You're right, exactly.
So speaking of hurdles, has there ever been just a time in your career that you may have not felt like running, you may have not felt like participating, and you just wanted to give up, and then you had to get over that? Have you ever had any of those type of moments?
Yes, definitely during COVID. It was my freshman year of college, and they told us our school was shutting down. So I was like, what? No track? Like I said, track is all I've ever known. So going those 2 years, year and a half with no track, I was very depressed. I said, well, I have nothing to look forward to. My mom was talking about go practice. I said, for what? There's nothing to look forward to. There's no meets. I can't practice with my friends. That's my favorite part about being in the track community is the camaraderie you have with your teammates. So during COVID, when that was all stripped away, that was a big hurdle for me to get over, and I had to find my motivation and reason to get back in shape, go back to school, and get back in the swing of things.
Would you say COVID is one of the reasons that kind of pushed you to come to UNLV at that time because you didn't really get a season?
It definitely did, and at Hampton, after my coach left, I was I know there's greater things destined for me, and if I stay here at Hampton, I'm not going to be able to achieve them. So when she left, I took that as a sign that it's my time to go too. Time to spread my wings, and I flew all the way across the country to Las Vegas. Never even been here before.
Oh, wow.
So
did you ever come before you committed here?
No, that's how much I trusted Coach Jet. Coach Jet, shout out to you because I put all my trust and faith into you, and I just got on the plane, came over here. My parents dropped me off. They said goodbye, and now I'm here.
No, I feel like everybody always praises Coach Jet. I have to meet her.
Yes, I gotta hook you up. We're gonna have her on the show next time.
Yes. Now, I do want to know about any future aspirations with track.
Okay, so exclusive, y'all. Paying is the exclusive. I don't ever want to stop running track. I know I still have more left in me. I feel like I haven't peaked. I haven't accomplished everything I've set out to do. So I am aspiring to be a professional athlete. I still train. I'm on the track every day. If I'm not practicing, I'm still at the track because I also coach athletes.
Yeah.
I also take pictures of athletes. I make content for them as well. Track is literally in my veins. So even if I'm not running, I'm gonna find my way on the track.
Yeah.
I can have no legs and I'm gonna still be on the track. I'll probably get married at the track.
Okay. Oh, so I gotta walk down. I'm gonna be
yes.
we're
gonna have batons as your bouquet. No flowers. It's gonna be a baton with the flowers coming out.
No, your ring bearer should pass it. It should be the pass it.
It's gonna be the biggest track wedding of the century.
Okay.
When I find somebody. So.
Now, one thing that I am interested in is your take on this. So a lot of people feel like women athletes shouldn't have their hair done or like makeup on or nails. What is your take on that? Because I've seen you, and you be looking good for your stuff. So I want to know your take on that and what you have to feel about that.
If you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you run good. So that's really all it is to it. I like having my little style on the track, like it sets me apart. Like we're already all wearing the same uniform, so I wake up, I'm like, what can I do to set me apart? What can I do to stand out? Especially in a field where you need sponsors to like go anywhere in track. So why would they sponsor me who's all boring, regular?
Yeah.
When they get sponsored, somebody that has the flair, like the pizzazz, like look at Sha'Carri Richardson, the hair, the nails,
Love her.
all of that. So like,
Yeah.
a little inspiration, like FloJo, like all the greats, they had their own style. So, you gotta find your own style, find what fits you. I like wearing special socks, my nails, my hair, like I run with pink hair, purple hair, blonde hair. Like, I think that my biggest thing is my hair. I love having different hair on the track. It really sets you apart.
I love that. Well, I do want to play a little game with you.
Ooh.
Okay. Are you down?
Yes, how could I not be? I'm competitive.
Okay,
ready
the
to
game is
play.
this. I'm going to run there and run back. No.
In the heels? Yeah, I don't think she's gonna make it, y'all.
Oh, not you doubting me. Okay, we're going to do a little rapid fire. I just want to see how many events in track that you can name.
Oh, girl.
I
got it.
You have 10 seconds, okay? You have
10 seconds. Okay.
seconds.
I'm ready. Locked
And then
in.
if you actually can name a bunch, I might give you a prize.
Might? Okay, so I'm just doing this for the love of the game. I'm ready.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, steeplechase, javelin, 100-meter hurdles, 100 meters, 200, 400, 4x1, 4x4, 1500, the mile, shot put, hammer throw, weight throw, discus.
Done.
I don't know. That's basically the whole meet.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
I had such a great time.
Guys, she came all the way from Florida just to be on our show.
Yes, like her game, her rules is worldwide.
Yes.
Everywhere.
But thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, Jaydea, that was awesome. A family full of track stars. Those have got to be some fun family gatherings.
Absolutely. We thank Jaydea Carter and Krishna Jayasankar for coming on and sharing their stories with Her Game, Her Rules.
Yes, we are here for you every Sunday on Rebel Sportsnet, and don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube for all your UNLV sports needs.
Period. So until next time.
Till next time, guys. See ya.
'Cause loving you is